Assalamu alaikum, guys. So, someone told me to do a video on how to balance work with trading because I'm guessing most of us, we all still work. We've not fully made it yet of the trading. And this is actually questions that I get a lot. So, balancing trading and work could be a bit of a juggling act. However, with the right strategies, which I'm going to show you, you can manage both effectively depending on what job you have as well. So, yeah. So the first one is set clear goals. With this being said, I want you to actually ask yourself what you want to achieve with trading, how much time you can put aside for trading, and is it going to interfere with your work? Now, for example, let's say that if you're a teacher, if you're a dentist, how much time can you necessarily put aside and sacrifice without it interfering with your normal job? On the next slide, I'll show you some questions. Some brutal questions, but you have to ask yourself this because it will help you to understand where exactly you're at when it comes to learning to progress and juggling two hard, difficult things at the same time. So here I have questions to ask yourself. So on the left-hand side, they're all questions, and on the right-hand side, they're all example answers. So for example, what is your target? And A could be pass a funded challenge. That could be your target. What is your shift hours? So for this video, we're going to do 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Does your shift pattern interfere with your trading hours? Now, you have 3 different answers here. Yes, I only trade London. Yes, I only trade New York. Or yes, I trade both, so it interferes with my whole trading schedule. Totally. Number 4 is, do you have the patience? Now, what I mean by this is, do you have the patience to actually go to work, set trades, set alerts? Once you get that alert, you enter a trade and you're capable of leaving it. Just like that, without constantly going to the toilet to check your trade, without constantly stressing, or you're here at work and you're sweating bullets because you're stressing about your trade and you can't check it. So that's what my question actually means. Do you have the patience to bite your tongue and actually just wait for the outcome and not know the outcome? Now, there's 2 answers. There's yes, I do, or no, I do not. Now, these are questions you have to ask yourself. So number 5 is, how confident are you to let a trade run without constantly checking it every 5 minutes? So number 4 and number 5, they entwine together basically. The answer could be not so confident. Now, for example, if your answer is not so confident, I would suggest start off with a trade account, with a demo account, sorry. That will help you not lose any real money. Now, if you're that stressed, teach yourself on the demo account also how to trade, how to get better in certain strategies with your risk management, XYZ, but also with your patience and your confidence. Because one of my guys said this in the chat recently, trading is easy. It's the mental part of it that's difficult, which is so true. So if you're not confident to place a trade and leave it for, let's say, 30 minutes or 15 minutes without checking it, I would personally say do not start that. At work, don't even start it on a real account. Start it on the demo. Start progressively doing these things at home. Then once you feel confident enough to have the patience to even do it at a place where you're not able to check your phone constantly every 2 minutes or whenever you like, or at the comfort of your own home, then progress into doing it at work. However, if you're Speedy Gonzalez, I would say start with a demo and start doing that at work. But there's no rush. Market's open 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So there's no rush, bro. Don't rush it. Don't rush the success, rude boy. So like I said, this one is create a schedule, number 2. Now, with this, I want you to think of specific times that you can dedicate to your trading activities, such as research, analysis, and actual trading. So on the next slide, I got some helpful tips that can possibly help you guys. And most of my viewers now, I know that we all know this, but there's going to be some of my viewers who are totally, completely new to trading and they don't know what to do. So this is why I'm making these type of videos, and I hope it actually helps you guys. Yeah, so don't be laughing at me, you lot who know me, yeah? Because I'm trying to help people. So. But yeah, make sure you stick to this schedule to ensure you don't let trading interfere with your work. Because there's a lot of people who often, they think, oh yeah, once I know how to trade, I can just quit my job. That's not the case, guys. I've been trading for many years and I've been on and off. I've quit my job numerous times, but that's not because of my trading. That's because of other reasons, you know? So don't ever think you can quit your job just to trade unless you're trading billions. Yeah? Because realistically, you're not a millionaire, my boy. Yeah? You're not. But now, on a serious note, though, realistically, yeah, don't be doing that, because once you put yourself outside of work and you've got no job that pays you monthly, you're gonna stress yourself to make it from trading. You're gonna force trades that are not even there. Number one. Number two, say for example you live alone, you have to pay your rent, you have to feed your wife, you have to feed yourself, you have to feed your animals. All of these things, let's say rent is about £3,000. Food is about 500 a month. Paying for your wife, for your food, for your animals, for your clothes, about 700. All of these things, like let's say roughly 5,000, 6,000 pounds you would need every single month from trading to survive without a job. Now, if you was to have a 9 to 5 that pays you every single month at a set time, or if you're on benefits that pay you every single month at a set time, and you're also making profits off your trading, that's a whole different story, and that's smarter. So if you're quitting your job and you don't have no means of guaranteeing your next paycheck, yeah, idiot boy. Yeah? Take my advice in. So the helpful tips is, number one is wake up at 6 a.m. to analyze the market and potential moves for London. That's equivalent to 2 hours of studying and analyzing. Now, with the analyzing, you could potentially be jumping into trades. However, yeah, who's going to be trading at Frankfurt? Some people. But if the move happens, the move happens. But realistically, no one's looking at, yeah, let me wake up at 6 to trade. Some people don't. You know what I'm saying? So that just depends. However, let's say you've got work. You start work at 8 a.m. If you wake up at 6, you can pray. If you're not Muslim, you can do whatever you're doing. Eat, have breakfast, check the markets. You know, if you have a potential move, set your alerts. Once the alert goes off, place your trade, you know? Boom, bam. Not that hard. Number two is check, if you're at work, check the markets on your break. So if you're on a 9-hour shift, you're entitled to a 30-minute break. Check it on your 30-minute breaks. You know, maybe do some analysis, check the news, see what's going on. Set alarms. Now, if you're at work, I wouldn't advise you to set alarms. However, depends what job you have. You know, some jobs are less lenient than others, some are more. So that was more if you're just chilling or if you're outside. You know, set alarms maybe every 30 minutes to check, see what's going on. That's if you want to, that's optional. Now, number 4 is while you're on your toilet break, check to see if you have any alerts from TradingView. Now, if you're a waiter, for example, you can't exactly walk around with your phone because you're here talking to customers, you're serving drinks and foods, you know, so you wouldn't be able to do that. So that's why I'm saying in certain jobs, it depends what kind of job you have, but go to the toilet. They can't decline you. Go to the toilet. Do you know what I'm saying? So go to the toilet, check, boom, bam, you're done, rude boy. Number 5, after you get home from work, spend another 2 to 4 hours of studying. Now, this could be watching your mentor, this could be watching YouTube videos, this could be watching the news, reading about the news, this could be on a trading community, someone doing breakdowns, whatever. But get some trading knowledge in, yeah? It needs to be fresh in your mind. Because if it's not fresh in your mind, then constantly, if you're only having 2 hours of, it's not something you do or you know like the back of your hand. You need to know trading like the back of your hand. Otherwise, you're not Houdini, you're not a genius, you're not a psychic, you're not going to know what the market does. Even people who know trading like the back of the hand, they don't know what the market's going to do because it's unpredictable. So, you need to try your best to know it. Because if you know it like the back of your hand, you're one step closer than not knowing F4 at all. So, yeah. Anyway, Friday, Sunday analysis. So you can choose whichever day, but however, market's open 5 days a week. Friday it closes. Now, from Friday, if you want to analyze the market for the week, see what the whole week has done, and your potential moves for the next week, you can do that. Or you can do it on a Sunday because they open Sunday night anyways. Now, that's up to you. However, I put two days there. I still do this. I look on Sundays. Now, what I do is I look on Sundays and see what it's done for the potential for the last week, see what it's going to do for the potential week, and I have my potential playouts. And that's what I actually go on. So Monday morning, I don't have to sit there from 5 a.m. analyzing the last week, what it's going to do for this week, and blah, blah, blah. Nah. Yeah? I got everything set, rude boy. Have a schedule. Big man thing, have a schedule, bro. Discipline yourself. If you're not disciplining yourself, I don't know where you're going. So on the weekends now, spend 6 to 8 hours, on weekends. Learning, yeah? Studying, get something in. I'm telling you, repetition makes perfect. Okay? You'll be able to do it with your eyes closed. I'm being so for real, guys. Like, honestly, I'm being so for real. So, my eyes are hurting, so give me 1 minute, yeah? I'm a bit of a blindy. Most importantly, make it appropriate to you. So let's say, for example, if you're on a 12-hour shift, don't go home and spend 7 hours on the charts. No. You need to sleep. 12 hours is half of your day. So obviously, you know what I'm saying? However, if you're on a 9-hour shift, you still have many, many hours left. So go take a nap if you need that. Rest. But get to cracking, bro. Money never sleeps. Really. Money never sleeps, G. Okay? Make sure you take it in. All my advice. I don't talk for nothing, you know? Okay, so the third one is use technology. Now, what I mean by this is I want you to leverage the trading tools and the apps that are given to you. Yeah, utilize them. So they'll help you automate certain tasks, set alerts, and keep track of your trades. So, for example, TradeZella or Excel, Notion, they can keep track of your trades. Even on your MetaTrader app, you have all of your trades there that you've taken. Or go on your phone, your Samsung, make notes of your trades, point them down. Be accurate with yourself and take accountability. Number 2 is TradingView. Set alerts on TradingView. Don't set alerts on your trading platform or whatever. I don't know if that even gives you the alerts on time. I've never tried that, but set alerts on your TradingView. Now, there's a lot of people who don't know how to set alerts, so I've inserted a next clip on how to do it on your laptop and your phone, so watch it. Yeah. So it's pretty simple, self-explanatory. Yeah. If you want to watch this back as well, I have this on my YouTube channel on my shorts, so you can just watch this back there as well. So the fourth one is stay informed. Keep yourself updated with market news and trends. However, I want you to avoid getting overwhelmed by this information, because if you get overwhelmed by the news, you see, oh, Donald Trump's going to speak or stuff like that. Oh, it's PMI. You're going to say, oh, let me quickly get into a trade, and then boom, it's backfired on you. It's not going to be a good look. So, yeah, just keep track, but don't get overwhelmed by it. Now, you could use different websites like Fastball Bloomberg, Forex Factory, many different websites, even YouTube. You can read the newspaper like Financial Times. They got some good information on there. I read that a lot. Trading 212, even Trading View has its own section for news. So yeah, there's plenty of places where you can get financial market news and data. So number 5, risk management. Now, the average trader needs to implement risk management strategies to protect their investments and their funds. No one in the whole wide world is not having a risk management. I'm so sorry, but they're not. Yeah, so this is every single trader. If you think you're too good of a trader to not have a risk management plan, you're a crackhead. I'm so sorry to say it, you're a flipping crackhead. Yeah? Cool. You need to have a risk management strategy. So, for example, let's say you're a day trader and you trade 5 days of the week. If you're looking, you can risk 1 to 2%. Now, usually people only risk 1%. That's 1,000. So now, if you say, for example, you have a 100K account, that's 1,000. Now, you take one trade per day for 5 days. That's 1,000 times 5, my friend. That's only 5,000 you're risking. Now, say, for example, you're targeting 1 to 3s every day. 1 to 3s profit is like 2.5. Yeah, let's say 2,500. 2,500 times 5, that's 12,500. So now you'd risk 5,000 for the week, but you've made 12,500. Think about it, man. Think about it. Think about it, doggy. But you have to risk appropriate to your account and to actually what makes sense strategically. Also, it's not every day. I'm just using 5 days as an example. It's not every day you're gonna get a trade, a 1 to 3, or 1 to 3 you might do, but we catch a big boy trade. But yeah, no, on a serious note though, have a strategy and plan. Number 6 is stay organized. So if you're able to use different devices or accounts to avoid distraction and to maintain focus on your task, that would be great. So for example, if you're at work, don't go on your phone because you know that your trading platform's on your phone. If you're at home and you're trying to trade, don't go on your work laptop, for example, or your work phone. Just common knowledge. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, make sure to keep it separate so you don't get confused and your brain doesn't get too foggy. Because that is a real thing and that happens when you try to juggle 300 things at once. Now, like I just said on the last slide, this is just another add-on. Ensure you take regular breaks to avoid burnout because balancing work and trading can be very demanding, yeah? So just balancing work and life alone can be demanding. So make sure you take your breathers, man. Make sure you take your breathers. At the end of the day, yes, we're all here to get rich and yes, we're all here trying to make money, but don't kill yourself for a couple of pounds, bro. Ola, your life is not worth a couple of pounds. Don't burn yourself out for a couple of pounds, realistically. If you can't do it, if your eyes hurt, if your head hurts too much of a screen because you've been on the screen for 21 hours, if your legs hurt because you've been at work for 12 hours, broski, if your body's telling you, I need to take a rest, listen to your body. Don't kill yourself for money. Like, really don't, because that money ain't going to go to the grave with you. Big man thing, so. So my last tip is seek support. Now, I have a lot of friends who come to me, this is the right thing to do, and I go, well, I don't really do that, but if I need to, I have the right people to go to for advice and support. But if you want, I would say join trading communities or find a mentor who can provide correct guidance and support. I do have a couple of mentors in mind, and I have a trading group in mind as well that I will leave the description to down below. I'll also leave the mentor down below. If you want to go and look at them, they're very good. Trust me, they're very good, yeah. I'll vouch for them, they're very good. So yeah, but honestly speaking, guys, make sure you seek support because there's a lot of people who's in the same boat. Like I said, we're all here to get rich and all of us, there's someone who's juggling trading and uni. like me, and work. I'm juggling all three. There's someone who's juggling trading and their business. There's someone who's juggling trading and school. There's someone who's juggling trading and just work, or trading and motherhood, trading and fatherhood. Do you know? So everyone's juggling life with something else. So seek support. There's people in the same boat as you. Don't ever think that you're alone on this journey. Honestly, don't ever think that, because that's not the correct mindset to have. You need to be positive and be optimistic. Whatever you say out of your mouth, you're wishing that to happen without you even knowing it, because it's exited your mouth. So if you wake up today saying, oh, today's going to be a shit day, you've opened your mouth. It's left your mouth. So today will be a shit day. Just even the little thought in your mind. Do not be pessimistic. Don't have pessimistic thoughts. Try to be positive. If the shaitan's talking to you, meaning the devil, brush it off your shoulder, man. Really. Okay, so this is the last slide. Now, if you have anyone who comes and asks you, how do you balance work and university work and school work and trading and work, send them this. Yeah? Guys, if you have someone who comes to you and says, how do you balance work with trading? Or how do you balance trading and uni? How do you balance this and this? Send them this video. I beg you. Yeah? Anyway, I hope this video has actually helped you guys. But yeah, finding the right balance and stuff is all different. We're all different humans. So just one advice I would say is keep experimenting and adjusting this approach until you find something that suits you and your lifestyle. Because I can give you these tips, but these tips might work for me, they might not work for you. It might click for me at once, it might not, it might click on the fifth time you've tried it. You know, so we're all different. Try what is appropriate for you and have a good day, my niggas. Peace out.